Hello friends, good morning, namaste. My name is Dr. Prashant Kattimani, PHMS, Malak Reddy Homeopathic Medical College, Gulbarga, Karnataka. I would like to take few minutes to talk about the necessary prevailing condition going across the globe, that is none other than novel coronavirus infection. I hope you all are aware of it and have a necessity information regarding what it is, how it spreads, what are the signs and symptoms, and all so on. In India, till now, till today, we are having 5,200 plus cases, and in Karnataka, 150 plus cases going on. So, the conventional treatment, what the allopathy doctors are giving, is not sufficient. So, what I appeal is the alternative system of medicine have to take part in this and give a necessary service to the society and the people suffering with. So, about the novel coronavirus, I just give a short glance about what it is and how it spreads and clinical symptoms and all in short. As you all know, novel coronavirus is a viral disease. Viruses and all the other microorganisms are existed since centuries. They are present in our daily routine activities. We come across many microorganisms in our daily activities, but we are not all the time affected with that. Why? Because of our increased resistance and high susceptibility. When the inner energy, the inner susceptibility is high, then the microorganism affecting from the external influence is less. So it will not affect all the human beings. It is coming first time in contact with human beings, so it is going in a rapid pace and high in intensity, and its manifestations are very sudden in nature, and it starts with the clinical symptoms like cough, fever, sore throat, difficulty in breathing, ending up in acute respiratory distress syndrome, as well as cardiac and respiratory arrest. So, how this infection spreads? This infection spreads by droplet, means a person who is having corona infection positive, if that person comes in contact with a normal person or a normal human being with his secretions, nasal secretions, buccal secretions, through sneezing, coughing, or coming in contact with the other secretions. The one thing I would like to appeal that is this virus cannot spread in the air. This virus only affects through the droplet infection. Droplet spread, that is the route of transmission. So we should not keep any fear that many people are keeping a lot of fears that it will spread in air and all. So this is not the thing. We have to accept that this infection spread only through the droplet spread. So these are the things, very short glance. At the same time, now I would like to come to the main part of my video, that is the conventional treatment giving across the world, across India and Karnataka, about the novel coronavirus. Conventional system is an medical emergency. It is very limited. It is depend upon the diagnosis of the disease. If you find such a microorganisms in your lab, then you have got some antibiotics for that. For example, bacterial infection, parasitic infection, and all the other things what you have. But for the novel coronavirus, you don't have any treatment for that. But the conventional treatment, the conventional medicine is giving a symptomatic relief or a symptomatic treatment for the respiratory complaints. The conventional treatment WHO has approved drugs for the coronavirus is the drugs given to Ebola, HIV and anti-malarial drugs, hydroxychloroquine, azithromycin, like that. So this is a very precise till now the treatment for coronavirus, and not such a precise so that it has been recovered or cured. Some recoveries are there but not cured. So I would like to tell you that apart from the conventional medicine, apart from the co-doctors what we have, our allopathic friends, if the alternative system of medicine, that is the Ayush system of medicine, if we join hands with the conventional treatment, then I hope we would like to bring a necessary change in this prevailing global crisis what the humanity is facing today. So I would like to talk about the homeopathic part in Ayush. Being a medical professionalist, being a homeopathic practitioner, I know what the system does to the humanity. I have some medical studies done on the cases of respiratory system. At the same time, we have treated many natural diseases as well as incurable diseases. So I hope homeopathic system of medicine, having a holistic science, it considers the person as a whole, the physical characteristics, the mental characteristics, as well as the state of mind of the patient. Here we don't see the lab investigation report, either it is corona positive or negative. If the manifestations are very sudden in nature, so that the patient will go into the respiratory arrest, so before the report comes, the treatment has been started. It is the very beneficial thing in homeopathy. There are sudden manifestations like a corona infection. We have medicines for that, for sudden manifestations. Here the homeopathic part treats with the law of similarity. The coronavirus symptoms are matched with the homeopathic drugs so that they reflect as a mirror. If these symptoms reflect in the mirror, then there is a possibility that we can bring an effective change or a recovery or else a cure from the patient. So why to consider homeopathy is, so we have a historically speaking, that we have treated epidemic and pandemic diseases with homeopathy. So it is a very good therapeutic technique, a holistic science. So we have a scientific evidence of treated these kind of epidemics. For example, we have treated in 1850, 1860 for cholera in epidemics with homeopathy for better results. And at the same time in 1918, a Spanish flu was very pandemic and spread across the globe, and we have treated with homeopathy. At the same time, in 2007, in Cuba, the leptospirosis, the epidemic condition was treated. 2 to 3 million people were affected. This was treated with homeopathy with a better recovery. If we cannot cure, if we cannot bring an effective change, or else if we cannot completely recover the patient, at least we will stop the disease progression. For example, if the patient is in the first stage or second stage, then homeopathic medicine will not allow the patient to go into the third stage or fourth stage or fatal condition. This is the strength of homeopathy. This is the power of homeopathy. Homeopathic medicines act deeply as the coronavirus penetrates with its rapid pace and high intensity. Similarly, the homeopathic medicines are having such a capacity to enter deeply into the life and bring an effective change by giving strength. So, how the coronavirus has been affected to the mankind is remained a question till now. I have two ideas. If it is a natural source, I have few perspectives on that. If it is an artificial one, I would like to not to talk about it. If it is a natural thing, I have some perspective on it, that what it may be. So we will talk about the natural laws of nature, nature's law. For every effect there is a cause, and for every cause there is an effect. Now we have corona effect. For effect there must be a cause. So when we start finding a cause, where we will end up? We will end up that what we have done to the animal creatures. So there are many scientific evidences that the coronavirus has been started from the China, Wuhan, where the multiple animals has been demolished, destroyed, and they had been uh, taken as a food and for survival. So the waste products, whatever the animal waste products has been retained, has been dumped into the certain areas from where all the animals has been gathered. So such an area has become very contaminated and infective, and from that area it is suspected that the coronavirus has been arised. So whatever be the cause, but still now we are facing an effect. At the same time, we as a human beings, we have to ask a question to ourselves, that what we have done to the mother nature. We have been destroyed the trees, we have been polluted the air, we have been polluted the nature in so many ways. At the same time, we have destroyed the animals also. This is not a genuine and loyal lifestyle, that what we are giving to the nature as a intellectual human beings. We say that man is a higher intellectual animal than all the creatures in the world, but today we are the non-intellectual human beings, so that we are locked down inside and all the creatures are outside. So coming to the law of cause and effect. So there is an effect today because of the cause, what we have done to the nature with animals and with Mother Earth. At the same time, what happens here exactly is, man has become very selfish. Man has become very cruel, brutal. Man is having lot of emotions, hatred emotions, jealousy, suspiciousness, one-upmanship, hating one another. These kind of negative emotions has been impacted on himself. These negative emotions has impacted on himself, not with others. So he is dying today. When you have such kind of negative emotions, your central energy is disturbed and your consciousness is shifted, and you have an abnormal energy pattern. Either it may be a microorganism or any viral infection like corona. It will not affect you until unless you have a negative state of mind, a decreased resistance. So the negative state of mind and the decreased resistance, how it will start? It will start when a energy higher than you is manifesting or infesting on you. For example, it is said that in homeopathic lectures notes, the abnormal, morbific, noxious agents harmful and inimical to life force are dynamically affected the vital force, the energy, the vital principle what we are having inside, and which is responsible for our life, living functions, and all the sensations and all. So whatever the things we do, the vital force is important and it is responsible, it does all the things, and that vital force is affected by the abnormal, morbific, noxious agents inimical to life force, opposite to our life force. There are other forces in the nature which are opposite to our life force. Those life forces are affected to us when we have such kind of negative emotions with us. When the abnormal, morbific, noxious agents are affected, the central energy is disturbed. When the central energy is disturbed, there is a shift in the consciousness from normal to abnormal. When there is a shift in the conscious from normal to abnormal, there is a abnormal energy pattern running in the human body, in the human mind. When there is an abnormal energy pattern, there affect the resistance. There is a decreased resistance, I mean low immunity, where you have become so susceptible that you are prone to diseases. Either it may be physical disease or it may be mental disease. Now you have been prone to diseases. So coming to the next therapeutic part. So what therapeutics we have in homeopathy is very important. I have few ideas that what the state of a patient may be having in this condition, in this prevailing condition. In homeopathy, we have certain remedies so that we can give in this condition if we have sufficient and necessary permission. Those are the remedies given by not a routine practitioner of homeopathy, but the founder of homeopathy. The founder of homeopathy and the other ancestors of homeopathy have given the drugs which are treated in epidemics, not simple viral fever, cold, not like that. They have been proved scientifically and treated during epidemics. Those are nothing but we have arsenic album here, so given by the WHO as a prophylaxis medicine. At the same time, we have camphora. It is said by Hahnemann. It is treated in epidemics. At the same time, we have Stixta pulmonara. So this medicine is also given in epidemics. And the other remedies also we have affected with the respiratory system, like gelsemium we have, Calicarb we have. At the same time, we have Nux vomica. So Hahnemann said initially during influenza, in epidemics of influenza, they have been treated with camphora followed by Nux vomica. So when we have such kind of remedies in homeopathy, then the will inside will ask, why can't you go and treat the patients who are suffering there? So I would like to request to the CCRH and the government of Karnataka to give the permission for all the homeopathic doctors voluntarily who come and wanted to treat and make a better condition for the COVID-19 patients. So we are keeping a hope that one or the other day the permission will be granted and the alternative system of medicine service will be definitely started. So Uh, at the same time, I would like to talk to you